my honest personal feeling is we're gonna probably see 4 digits Bitcoin.
And that means you think Bitcoin's gonna not only go down to 10K, but actually below 10K. In this video, I'm sitting down with Ben, the CEO of Bybit, and he, of course, as the CEO of an exchange, might have some very, very interesting insights on the whole FTX thing, the disaster we're in right now, and what we should be expecting for maybe regulations and exchanges, but also for the price of Bitcoin in the coming months. But first of all, it's a very important question that I want to ask you. We are right now in a bear market. So how are you doing, Ben?
We're doing surviving, and of course, we've seen a lot of clients panicking over the past 2 weeks. But gradually, I think over the past 2 days, people are coming back and start trading again. But overall, the sentiment is bad, and there are a lot of people got hurt. People even around me, even in our team. So it's a bad time for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, we are quite clearly in a bear market, but I have seen, of course, also like you said, a lot of panic. People have been withdrawing from exchanges, but actually, through Bybit, through my links, I didn't really see any like huge backlash. It seems like on the very opposite, people have been depositing to Bybit and been trading more because I think people maybe trust Bybit more than other exchanges. Not sure exactly the main reasons. Maybe other exchanges have seen the same, but I've also heard from many other exchanges that they have had huge withdrawals. So maybe it's also because you gave me this nice bonus, this $30,000 bonus, which we have a link down below. So people have been using that. But overall, do you think that exchanges will have a tougher time in the coming months here, or what do you see for exchanges in general?
Yeah, so to answer your first question, the first thing we did during this type of period is to make sure that all withdrawals are processed even in a faster manner compared to usual times. That will ease clients' concern the most. So I think overall, Bybit withdrawal speed not only had been actually performing better than before, and we make sure all the customer supports are online to answer clients' questions. So I think this is why clients will feel comfortable, and now they see the market's moving again. At the end of the day, people need a place, a venue to trade with good liquidity. So we see a lot of people coming back, and even FTX clients come to Bybit to trade. I think moving forward, exchange are required to demonstrate you're not touching users' fund. And so we're working on our proof of reserve. And we have already demonstrated all of our wallet information to the public. I think clients we receive very positive feedbacks on that. And of course, we try to give back, 0 fee on spot, more bonuses, and to help people to kind of ease through this period, as we expect maybe the winter is going to last a few longer than we expected.
Yeah. I think that deposit bonus helped. I've seen many people depositing into Bybit using the link. And I want to ask you about regulation, because as soon as FTX collapsed, immediately I had a very bad feeling, because I knew that this could lead to regulators putting way more attention on crypto, saying that they have to come in and regulate this because this looks like the Wild West, and people losing their money over and over. I mean, we had Luna, Celsius, FTX, too many things happening. So what do you think? Are regulators going to come in and take control of crypto?
Yeah, so the iron fist is going to really go stronger than before. Yeah. But however, my gut feeling, and I talk to many people in the industry, is just give regulators excuse to really crack down this whole industry. I mean, incidents like this happens whether you're regulated or not regulated. Bad actors, actually bigger bad actors are happening within even regulated space. But for sure, we are anticipating a bigger regulation, and of course, we've already started to feel it. For example, UAE is giving us a lot of questions. We also got the license in Australia, New Zealand, and a bunch of other places. They're all giving kind of a lot of more questions. We're applying for Singapore, Hong Kong, and they're also getting very nervous. So I think it did kind of set the industry back, at least on the atmosphere, for a few years. And it's going to be harder for players like us to get regulated and get licensed in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunately what I can see as well. Good thing for you guys that you already grew so big that at least you've been taking good market momentum. But maybe for new exchanges, it's not going to be as easy. Let's see. It's going to be the future can only tell us. But what I want to know from you is, what do you think about the price of Bitcoin? Do you think that this collapse of FTX and the whole disaster, did this set us back in the crypto space? And do you think we're going to go lower?
My honest personal feeling is we're gonna probably see 4 digits Bitcoin. The reason being is that there are so many ripple effects. I still feel like FTX is a ripple effect of Luna, where Alameda lost a bunch of money and now they are collapsing. And now the latest word on the street is Genesis Trading, the biggest lending and borrowing U.S. firm, is most likely going to announce bankrupt. And if they announce bankrupt, you don't know what about DCG, which Grayscale, all these big coins. If they actually have a problem, bear in mind their investors are collecting US dollars. So they have to sell the Bitcoins in their reserves to pay their investors. So, man, I can't imagine what kind of other ripple effect might show up. I think we're going to see a few more bombs coming out in the next months or so. Yeah.
I mean, technically, it doesn't look like we need to go down lower on the technical analysis point of view. But like you said, if we see more bad news, like you just mentioned, then the fundamentals and the news can always bring Bitcoin down lower. But just to be clear, you said 4-digit Bitcoin. That means you think Bitcoin's gonna not only go down to 10K, but actually below 10K.
Yeah, actually, I think so. I'm being a little bit pessimistic, and I'm actually the company is preparing for winter, so we make sure that we have enough cash flow to last through the whole winter and make sure that Bybit will be here. So that on that front, we're prepared. But I need to prepare for the worst case scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a very good point. Actually, if you asked me like 4 or 5 months ago, I would have said Bitcoin is not going to go below 20K. Now that we're here, I mean, it's just mind blowing that we're here. But I think if FTX didn't collapse, I don't think we would have seen this big this dump. So it's definitely like a black swan event, right? We couldn't have seen this coming, I guess. I mean, or do you think you could have seen it coming?
Nobody saw it coming, even the people close to FTX, close to Sam. And with any bear market, you always have a major black swan like this happens. So I think we're only going to see ripple effects, but not anything bigger than this. So that means you should have your money also on the sideline ready to jump in and buy the dip. So that's kind of my gut feeling. Yeah.
Exactly. Buy the dip. That's very important. So, okay, considering you said you think it's going to be a bear market now. I mean, you are the CEO of Bybit, so you should have some insights into the markets. What do you think? Are we going to see a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year bear market? What is your projection on that?
I don't think it's going to be that long. I think everything in crypto happens very fast. I mean, the fallout of FTX lasted 3 days. And that's like a 12 billion, 20 billion kind of a company that collapsed. If you even compare to Lehman Brothers, it took them about 6 months to recover. I think crypto would be much faster, probably 1 month. And then after that 1 month, things will slow down and then gradually on the pickup. So I'm expecting maybe 6 months or so, we'll have some uptrend coming up again. Yeah.
I've been working with you guys. I've been promoting Bybit for many years now. I think when I started, Bybit had like 20 employees. Now I think you have more than 2,000 employees and 1.6 million users, if I'm not mistaken.
No, 10 million registered. 10
oh, really?
Registered, yeah.
That's insane. So then what is 1.6 like active users or?
Could be. Daily trading active users, we have about 200,000. Literally logging and trading every day. Yeah.
Okay. So 10 million registered users and 200,000 daily active users.
Yeah.
Okay, that is impressive. That is very good. I think I'm part of that. Yeah.
Yes, you are a big part of it, and I think you were one of the very early promoter of Bybit, and thank you for the support.
Yeah.
And of course, it's our job to make sure we run everything smoothly, and we want to be here for the long time, not letting anyone trust Bybit down. That's including you, our customers, our partners. And so it's our job to make sure that we are sustainable and we run a proper business model. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very happy that, I mean, I never promoted FTX. I never promoted Luna. I never promoted Celsius. I never promoted these exchanges that went down in these projects. I am promoting Bybit, but the reason why I've been promoting Bybit is because I remember back like 3-4 years ago when I was promoting BitMEX. And there were so many bad things happening in BitMEX. They were trading against their users. They didn't treat me very well. They didn't treat their traders very well. And when you guys came around, I just when I tried Bybit, I just immediately thought it's a way better exchange in the user experience. I also thought you guys treated me better, treated the traders better, and you didn't trade against the users. So that's why I switched to Bybit back then. And of course, when I switched, I saw all of my friends joining as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I brought Chris on board. I brought Da Vinci came. So back then there was like a big switch for me from BitMEX to Bybit. And to this day, there's no reason for me to regret that, right? I mean, you guys didn't get hacked. You didn't screw any users over. If something happened, from what I understand, you always compensated the users. But still, what's from now on? Like, how are you making sure that all of the traders that are trading, for example, with my link down below, because when I promote Bybit, people use my link and they get a bonus, I get a bonus, which gives also responsibility for me. So from my perspective, I want to just ask you, like, how do you make sure that the traders are safe on Bybit?
Yeah, so I think number one is more transparency, and the exchange, of course, are working on that. We're going to release a proof of reserves, and also we're working on future solutions to maybe even have a way for traders to see and view their balance on chain. So we want to use the blockchain to solve a blockchain problem, because people don't trust any third parties, and even auditors are questionable these days. So that's one direction for us, being a centralized exchange. But we also understand that the future is heading towards being decentralized and the Web3. So we are incorporating even a DEX onto the Bybit mean trading interface. So users can choose actually to trade directly on a DEX through Bybit. And we will make the whole user flow, user experience so easy. And also we will give our promoters, and such as yourself, even a bonus and different programs to help migrate users if they want to and try out trading on a DEX. So I think there are ways to fundamentally change the and improve the trust on a centralized service like us. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. That's great to hear. And okay, so final question. Next year, you're still gonna be in F1, right?
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna be in F2, so we will keep seeing each other. I mean, for all of you guys out there, you don't know, but we've been hanging out in the Singapore Formula One paddock. We met in Monaco, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think Formula One is a great place to network and meet people. I mean, every time I'm in the paddock of Formula One, I meet insane people. I meet like exchange CEOs like yourself, and I meet celebrities and world leaders. It's a very cool place to network. So I hope that you're getting also good networking from your sponsorship, just like I'm getting from my Formula 2 sponsorship, and that we can hang out next year in the paddock.
Yeah. So we're pretty happy with they are the champion this year, Red Bull Racing, and it's extremely good to see Formula One becoming very mainstream. It did help to put Bybit on the map, gaining more trust. And I think with this new year coming up, there's going to be more corporations, fan token, NFTs being released. We actually put a little NFT on the car for the last race in Abu Dhabi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was cool. But next year, I think things will come out. And for sure, we'll see you and some of your audience too in the paddock. Yeah.
That's cool. So when are you going to put the Bybit logo on my Formula 2 car?
How your phone look up? My face like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, Ben. Always a pleasure to talk to you. And if I don't see you online soon, I'll see you in real life. I mean, in Dubai, in Singapore, wherever. But yeah, thank you for being on the channel, and see you soon.
All right, man. Thank you. Peace.